Hello guys, we're here at CES at the Thermaltake booth. We're here with Mike.
Hey.
And we're going to take a look around. I haven't actually seen any of this stuff yet, so I'm pretty excited to see what you've got in store for us. Should we start off with the 25th anniversary?
Absolutely. Kicking off 25 years here with Thermaltake. We got a variety of limited edition products. As you can see, all dipped in our hydrangea blue. And we're going across the lineup here. I mean, from fans to AIOs, cases, power, even memory.
I know, I've noticed as well, it all has the 25 logo on it as well.
Yeah, we really wanted to kind of celebrate something, maybe offer something a little bit more limited to our fans, giving them a little bit more than just a new color for the new year.
Yep.
And we hope everybody likes it.
What's next?
All right, well, let's dive into some cases.
Yeah, so we've got a bunch of, looks like water-cooled builds here. I know nay is a huge fan of doing the water-cooled builds. What kind of components we got inside here?
So dealing with this is our new E600 MX. Now the E600 MX is going to be coming in at $179.99, but it's going to be packed with more features than we've done before in a case. So one of the things is, of course, is the graphics card.
Yep.
We've gone with a new layout. This is our floating vertical mount, but you also get a standard vertical mount as well, and then being able to mount it directly into the motherboard. So giving you basically 3 different angles as far as how the card's going to be going into the car, or going into the case, and then the bracket, and this brand new PCIe 4.0, this white, I don't know if you can see this new white riser cable that we have, but that will be included in with the case price.
Oh, it's included for the price.
Yes.
Wow, that's pretty good.
Yes. Now, talking more about on the case side of things too, the panels are real simple.
Yep.
All this stuff is toolless. These panels come off just like that. Real simple and easy, little push clips to be able to get that going. Same even here with the front. These things pop right off like that. We want you guys to be able to get into your case, get your build going easier, and get back to gaming.
Yeah, and this comes in black and white, right?
Yeah, so this is going to be coming in both black and white, as well as the new blue color. One thing I do want to mention as well, because I know at a price point of $179, we do got to kind of pack in some more accessories. So with this case, you're not only going to get the tempered glass front panel, but you're also going to get the perforated panel as well.
Oh, nice.
In the past, we would have those 2 separate SKUs. You know what I mean? Glass or no glass. But we decided to go with the option of including both. So you'll get a perforated panel with a fan bracket, which will actually open up another option for more cooling. Because you talk about water cooling, this is definitely a case designed for water cooling. You have 4 locations that will support up to a triple 120 or triple 140 radiator. And then you got 2 fans, of course, that you can mount on the top, giving it some pretty excellent airflow.
It looks like we've got some smaller cases over here. So this is the, how do you say this, Sarah's?
Well, we call it the series. The series of series, I guess, has been the fun little joke about it. This is definitely not the only one that we have, but a unique one for that matter. Now, if you guys have heard of like Project Zero or BTF, we've been working with both ASUS as well as MSI, and these are our first run of cases that will be out in the market that are going to be offering the backwards connection cutouts.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, because we were actually talking about it yesterday. We were at the MSI booth, and we were saying, like, how compatible are the motherboards going to be with, like, third-party cases that are from different brands. So yeah, super nice to see that we've got other companies doing compatibility with these kind of boards. It looks super clean.
Yeah, I mean, it's really gonna, if you kind of take a look at this one, we have it on the back side there to kind of showcase how we're doing the specific cutouts for both, you know, the PCI Express, the Gen 5, the 24-pin, all your USB bottom peripherals. I mean, we had to work closely with both ASUS and MSI.
Right.
We are going to be one of the first case manufacturers to be certified with them on that. You know, but we had to get that detail of where to put the hole so that it would be supported. And we'll have to see how this market picks up. Kind of interesting too, you know, with the backwards connector stuff, but at least we're here to support on the case side.
Now, we actually briefly walked past the booth yesterday before we go back to the hotel, and these caught Nene's eyes because, I mean, these just look absolutely fantastic. Look at all these different color options. So this is the new Tower 300, right?
Yep, this is the new Tower 300. It's going to be available in about 1 month, and it's going to be coming in retail MSRP of $149.99.
So this is replacing is it the 200, right?
Well, I guess it's expanding the Tower series because, yeah, we've done the Tower 100 and the Tower 200, but now, yeah, happy to announce the Tower 300 here in an octagon shape. So it has 8 sides to it, giving it a nice little unique type of look to it. And the case has some nice accessibility options with it. It's also a toolless case. I mean, it breaks down in less than a minute, which I know a lot of builders and a lot of us modders love the versatility of being able to just get in there, get what we need done, and get it back, put together. But we're adding some really neat accessories with this.
Yep.
The one thing, I guess, if you guys kind of took a look here with the white one in the horizontal layout.
This looks absolutely sick. I have to say, I think me and Nay need to do a build in this. So this, I'm guessing the stand will be included, or is it an optional extra?
So this will be an optional extra.
That makes sense. Yep.
This will be coming, but what's neat about this is it's more than just the stand to kind of lay the case down on its side.
Okay.
We're going to also be including a replacement bottom. So like with the other cases, as they're normally stood up, they have feet on the bottom, and then this one's going to have a color matching replacement to kind of give it that capsule. You got to complete it all up. You got to get that capsule type of look to it. So
that's awesome.
We hope people appreciate the details that we put in, as they get a nice new look for their new case.
And what about the screen?
Screen's also another going to be optional option. So you'll get like a perforated panel that's like a blank with the with the proper airflow cutouts to it.
Yep.
But if you do want to upgrade to the screen, it will also be available.
Now, as some of you may know, I have a racing sim, and to my surprise, it looks like Thermaltake, they have a racing sim set up. So we're going to jump in and see what we've got going on.
Get behind the wheel.
So what's happening here? What have we got, Mike?
So right here is our GR500 Racing Simulator cockpit.
Okay.
So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be offering this racing it's on a paddle shift.
Oh, okay, cool.
And we're also debuting here as well our 32-inch VA curved panels, which I think is a perfect combo to go between the two.
Yes.
And I can definitely tell that you are a racing sim type of person because you are kicking some butt right now. But I think this is going to be a fun market for a lot of people wanting to do a little bit more with their gaming PC. Maybe they want to kind of adventure away from their gaming chair and get into something more of like a gaming cockpit. The chair itself is all going to be included with all the mounts, the rails, and all that. You buy your own wheel, shifter, pedals, and all that stuff. $799 MSRP for the price point for this. And then we're going to be selling the monitor mount separately at $169.
So over on the other side of the room, we have some more cooling stuff here. As I said, we have a few water-cooled builds planned this year. We actually have our hands on these new fittings, which I've been told we actually got them before you, Mike.
Yeah, you guys get all the good stuff.
What can I say? But one thing we've been told about these is that they're actually dipped inside and out. So if you have a look inside here, you see the threads are also painted as well, which is something that's really nice. I also really like the feeling of this this new knurled part. I've noticed as well we've got some coolers right here. I think this is the first time I've seen these.
This is a brand new look. This is our Astria 200, 400, and 600 CPU coolers. Because, of course, we got to do all kinds of cooling here at Thermaltake. And these are going to be supporting from 210 watts TDP up to 265.
And we've got fans over here as well. We've actually used the past year the Thermaltake swap fans, which are the ones with the reversible blades, which solves a lot of aesthetic issues when you're doing builds and you don't want to see the ugly side of the fan. We've got some of the magnetic fans on here. So are these swap fans?
So these are actually our tough fans, but getting the EX treatment. EX meaning the magnetic connect. And then that allows us to basically have one cable connection for 3 fans.
Yeah, which is really, really handy. It makes doing builds a lot easier, a lot less cables.
And you guys have seen our SWA fans and played around with those, so we're just expanding it onto our non-RGB solutions, as well as our high static pressure solutions. And I think we're just going to go crazy on it with just about everything, because I think that's what the industry needs. So this right here is a concept for us. We're trying to show off, I guess you would say, a your mod, your way type of centerpiece, where we're going to be offering options that are removable, giving a static look. And we're excited to see what kind of either AI artwork or 3D printing type of style people can do to customize it the way they like it.
So we're now here with Tim, who I've been told that this caught my eye when I walked in. I mean, you literally can't miss it. This is an absolute insane build. How on earth did you build this, Tim?
Yeah, so this is actually the CTE E600 Air. The inside of the case is actually gutted out, so the frame where the original motherboard set is all taken out. Basically kind of put in a kind of chamber in the middle that houses the PSU, houses all the cables, houses all the wires, some of the hoses for some of the water cooling. This frame is actually kind of like a mock roll cage built out of stainless steel, just the shroud around the the roll cage is actually stainless steel. Also, everything's polished to like a mirror finish. We have a diamond cut bottom that's kind of look as a theme of like a race car. So
Sure.
Up here, this is where the radiator sits. This is a 420 rad, and then it actually is the kind of like a ITB individual throttle body look that's all 3D printed.
Wow.
And then moving over to the front, we kind of have a front panel of something that would look like a car. So these are just distros backlit with LEDs that kind of looks like headlights. Intakes here that are also 3D printed. Struts to kind of hold in like what would be like a bottom lip or something like that.
Front split.
Yeah, and then we have like the mock tow hook. Don't know if you could actually pull the build with that, but
it's kind of cool because like if you look at the inside of it, I almost didn't even recognize this case because, like you say, you've pretty much gutted the interior of it. But yeah, how did you do all of this? Is this like CNC'd?
Yeah, so this is actually just cut. The diamond plate, I just kind of measured it out, cut it, and then I drilled through. And then lined up the poles so I could. The poles are actually drilled through the bottom, so that holds the structure of the frame. If you look on the top, right, the center section actually bows out. The center section bolts into this frame also. So and then it's bolted to the bottom. So everything is bolted in from the top and the bottom. So it's really, really solid.
And then this PC right here, you guys saw the new Tower 300 earlier. So Tim also built this, and I have to say, Tim, this reminds me of a Ford GT. Is that the inspiration, or is that just like incidental?
Well, it's funny because it's could be the Ford GT, which was the original colors. These are actually the Porsche Golf colors. So this is the Golf orange and then the Golf blue.
Oh yes.
So cable mod cables to kind of match with the whole theme. Usually the 140 millimeter fan would mount right here, which is what you would see in some of the other Tower 300s behind us. I basically put a plate right there. We have pass-throughs that we house the pump, and the reservoir is actually on the bottom. So 360 rad, custom cooled, just the CPU, using the Thermaltake MX2 right there.
Yeah, it's actually surprising how much like space there is in this because like it's footprint-wise, it's not like a huge case, but it seems like you can do a lot inside this.
Yeah, so it's very nice that you can do like the 360 420 on the side, the 120 140 at the bottom here. Then you actually do 240 280 at the top, and then 240 280 in the back. So the fact that you're able to have so much cooling in somewhat of a compact space, and then also still house the full-size GPU. So
yeah, awesome. Well, thanks, Tim.
Yeah,
appreciate it.
Thank you.
But anyway, I think that about wraps it up for the Thermaltake Booth Tour for CES 2024. Thank you very much, Mike, for giving us a rundown on all the new stuff. I'm sure we're going to be seeing a lot more of this stuff this year because we have a lot of builds planned. Nene is actually behind the camera right now, and I know she is super excited to get our hands on all of this new stuff. So yeah, make sure you guys subscribe so you can see that. Drop a like on this video if you enjoyed, and we'll catch you all in the next one.